Hey guys, what's up? I'm Emery, and I am, what am I? I am 16 days up. Yeah, I'm 16 days on testosterone. So, um, changes wise, voice slightly deeper, everything's about the same, lost a little weight. I started out at like 175, I believe, and I weigh 159 now, so I've lost about 15 pounds. Um, I'm doing good with that. I'm not due for another update for the growing for another 2 weeks. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much when it all comes with my transition. But I did want to talk about something that's happening with my family. Pretty much, I let it be known that if you can't support me and you're gonna say hateful things, that I don't want you in my life because all you're doing is bringing me down, and nothing anybody could tell me, no matter what it is. Like, you can tell me that if I died right now, I'd go to hell for this decision, and I'd still go ahead and do with it because I don't believe in any of that. I believe in something totally different, and the things I believe in and the things they believe in clash. Let's just say that. And so pretty much I told friends, family, everybody that's on my Facebook. I only have like 450 friends or some shit. And I pretty much put as my status that if you're not supportive or respectful enough pretty much to use male pronouns and not say hateful comments or like anything that's demeaning towards the LGBTQ community around me, that I don't want you in my life, because if you can't support me, you obviously don't love me enough to have me in your life. And that's the end of it. Um, I was really, really disappointed though when my sister, who has told me she's completely supportive from day one, has actually used male pronouns, all this other stuff. I told her that I was going to be doing this. I was going to go on Facebook and do this. And she was like, yeah, you should do it. She was supportive of it. She's like, good for you. Someone needs to stand up to people like that. Da 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 da. And then I get on Facebook, and she's one of the people that is pissed off at me and says, just because this, and this, and this, and, like, completely taking the opposite stance. And I should have known better because my sister has a reputation for doing this to everybody and everyone. She wants the people that she's around to think that they're the best and everybody else is shit. And then when you go to the other people that she thinks is shit, she'll make them think that they're the best and the other people are shit. And that's just kind of my sister's reputation, period. So I'm not really, I mean, it was really, really upsetting, though, when she said that I'm disowning my family. Which, I'm not disowning them. I'm not. They are still my family. Just because I don't want you on my Facebook, and I don't want you, if you're not going to be polite, I don't want you in my life, like, okay, that's fine. That doesn't mean that I'm disowning them. That doesn't mean that they're not my family. I'm just saying, like, I can't be around it. It hurts. It hurts. What if someone was around you all the time? Pick a trait about you. Say you like soccer. Alright, I like soccer, so I throw that out there. Say you like soccer, and that everybody in your whole entire life that has supposed to have been supporting you, that your parents, you go to fucking, soccer's your life. You're really, really good at it. You have actually chances to go professional, da 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 da. But everybody calls you a freak and retarded, and that you're going to hell for playing soccer. Like, I know it's a far-fetched, like, thing, but it's the first thing I thought of was soccer. Like, it's funny to me how the Bible that they claim to represent is filled with incidents of forgiveness and compassion, and they're also filled with like incidents of judgment. But they're also, it tells you in there, you have no right to judge somebody else for their actions because you are just as guilty in them as them in some other fashion, like in some other way. Say sleeping with a married man and getting pregnant with his child. Pretty sure sex out of wedlock and adultery are both sins. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other sins prior to just those two major ones. But, like, for instance, that is just as bad as somebody lying, and somebody can lie all they want. And I'm sorry, but I'm not lying anymore. I'm not. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell people straight up, you know what, you want to use the Bible? I can use the Bible. The one thing that I gained from living with my family is knowledge of the Bible. And I think it irritates them sometimes because I actually have so much knowledge of the Bible. And I educate myself. I have like 4 or 5 different versions of the Bible in my apartment. Me and my ex, Kate, we used to sit down and we would sit there and we'd go through and prove all the contradictions. Like, I don't know if she took them or not. They might still be in my closet. But like, you know, it sucks because I'm adopted. So I go from being in foster care and pretty much having like really shitty foster care parents, like really shitty, except for like one Mormon family. They were real cool. And getting adopted, going through, I'm just gonna put I really want to just sit here and tell you guys everything that's ever happened inside this family, but I'm not going to. But God, is it tempting. Pretty much going through what I went through and growing up to be what I am now. I've had some issues, you know. Yeah, okay, I know I've had some issues with drugs, and I've had some issues with alcohol, and I've had, you know, issues trying to find a stable life. Like, I'm only 20, almost 21 years old. I know shitloads of 20, 21-year-old people who still live at home who have never had a job, like, who aren't even going to college. They just chill all day, you know? And it's like, I've been trying to make my own way since I was 17 because the LGBTQ community in general is not welcomed in my household. It's not. And it tweaks me out because my dad's best friend is gay, but then he'll sit there and talk so much shit about gay people and how, like, oh, it trips me out. It really trips me the fuck out. And I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can sit there and your best friend, who you have a friendship tattoo with, this is my father, mind you, your best friend is gay. But I can't live my life as a straight trans man. Like, I'm not even, like, gay. That's my thing. I'm not gay. I'm straight. But I don't know. Pretty much, I might have fucked myself over with that. I guess they're gonna try to, like, report me for something. I don't know, for, like, my address still being the one on the Air Force Base for unemployment. And I've been trying to call unemployment all day. I haven't got a hold of them, so I'm looking for jobs, and I gotta go by the Missouri Department of Unemployment because I have it from Illinois, but I live in Missouri now, and I have to figure out how to switch that over. So pretty much I'm about to go look for jobs and stuff. But alright, I'm gonna get off here. I'm not gonna even edit this video. I'm too lazy to do all that. I'm just gonna upload it. Alright, later guys.